Morning to you. This is Kakaaki Social. I'm Rena Obozege. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, the Federal Capital Territory Minister, Wike, has debunked rumor on the social media space that he is using a bulletproof car as a minister. Conversations were building up on social media about his car and how much it costs when pictures of it went viral on Tuesday. The car is identified as an armored Lexus LX 600 SUV with the plate number FCT01. The SUV, which a simple Google search would say is already the choice of ride for the presidency and some state governors in Nigeria, is set to be sold for about 300 million naira.
We can see what's going on social media, how they bought a car, bulletproof car of 300 million naira that I'm using. So I want you to go and hit your hand there and see really whether it is a treated car. With all due respect, people should be careful not to destroy other people. So when I came, the permanent secretary said they have a car for us and that the car we use is this. So I have never approved any car to be bought, and I'm not using official bulletproof car, no. When I have cars as governor, yes. As I was governor, well, what do you expect? I should have what? So, but I'm not using bulletproof car as FCT minister.
All right, in reaction to this, Bed Wizard said, allow somebody with AK-47 to fire the vehicle right in front of the press members. Let's confirm if what is being circulated in the media space is true or false. Olalekan says people should stop posting unnecessary distraction on social media that could cause uproar all around. Let this man face all the rotten and shade event that had been going on in the FCT. Also in reaction to this, Wale says, I don't understand. Our honorable minister should be using a bulletproof car for safety reasons, and Wike shouldn't have bothered to dispel the rumor for security reasons. I think he just exposed himself. This isn't smart at all, in my opinion. And finally, Morenikeji says the fact that the heat from social media is affecting them is satisfying. You know, people said that he just got more job for his security detail, like quite a lot of work to do, and he's been advised to start using bulletproof car. But then, bulletproof car when we should actually be talking of security, you know, whose life does it matter? Well, let's move away from that to say that after the redeployment of Abubakar Momo, who is from Esako local government area of Edo State, from the Ministry of Youth to that of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, maybe because of his age, 62, as tabled on social media. There have been debates on who the cap then fits. Now, 32 state youth leaders of the APC have had to also sign a letter they tagged clarion call for a purposeful minister of youth that is fit for the job, asking the president to trust his son, Seyi, to choose who should be the Minister of Youth. This is after another group under the aegis of the APC Southwest Young Stakeholders Forum nominated the party's national youth leader, Dayo Israel, and 9 others from the Southwest only for the office. Now, Dayo Israel is said to be actively lobbying for the position, but the 32 state youth leaders who prefer a nominee from Seyi, the son of Mr. President, want the president to ignore nominations from anywhere else. Part of the letter they wrote, signed by 32 of them, including Tony Kabaka from Edo State, it says, based on the above premise, they already read reasons why Seyi should be the one nominating. And it says, we are pleading with the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, to allow one of our own, His Excellency, the youthful and forward-looking Seyi Tinubu, to midwife the selection of a youthful minister of youth who understands the importance of a viable ministry of youth. And then they continue to say, we also use this opportunity to frankly disassociate ourselves A purported statement allegedly authorized by the zonal youth leaders will make bold to say that whatever suggestion is contained in the said release does not represent the desire of the majority of the progressive youths across the country. That's them referring to that sign from the Southwest. He says, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not dumb. He's saying his son should be the one to make a decision on behalf of millions of you guys sounds so lame. Why not back a formidable candidate and recommend him or her to the president, a very sound grassroots person? For NAF, he says Dayo Israel has always worked for the youth arm of the party, even before elections that brought Asiwaju to power happened. I think it's only fair they grant him that honor. Some people just want to use Seyi Tinubu, reap where others sowed. Legendary says he was forced on APC Youth, that's referring to Israel, and he says, and you are here asking for a minister, how on earth? And last reaction coming to this is from a Twitter user or ex-user who says, you see youth who snub the youth leader because of position. I always said youth of Nigeria are not ready for leadership positions, but some are opportunists. But let's move away from that as we watch out for further development on the space soon, to say that the scheduled arraignment of the suspended governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, and an employee of the same Apex Bank, Sadetu Yaro, was stalled again for the second time Wednesday. AIT gathered that Emefiele is trying to enter into a plea agreement with the federal government that's settling out of court, and that led to the absence of both the prosecution and the defendants in the matter. While no date was given for a fresh arraignment, it was also noticed that the matter wasn't even on the cost list for Wednesday. Cost list would be the agenda for the day, like the program, the order of events. So it was not even captured to happen there. But it is what it is. Let's see some reactions. Chukwudi says, out of court, that means nobody will go down. All the atrocities will be covered. Case closed. Niger. For Martin, the probe going into secrecy because names will have to be mentioned and a lot of supposed integrity destroyed. For X, I guess he would be asked to resign, and documents that would be used to indict whosoever made them settle out of court would be collected and buried. Also reacting to this is Fact reporter who says, tomorrow you will hear no court convicted him of fraud. He's laughing and he says Nigeria is not ready. Now let's move away from that also to say that a young man has allegedly thrown away 60 buckets of 20 liters of paint to have the empty buckets for sale at 1,000 Naira each. In the trending video where he's been quizzed, even though he didn't say any word, it's heard that each bucket is now sold for about 40,000 Naira. So he threw away all of that just to get the bucket empty and sell it for 1,000 Naira each.
You thief paint, Joey paint, carry rubber go sell. This wickedness na yes. Joey paint of 1.5 million, sell rubber of how much? 1 something million paint. I want to buy another that now. You want to buy for. You, bros, as for this paint, I usually.
Apparently, now the buckets, empty bucket, and better pass buckets where paint they inside. Let's see some reaction from Fine Girl. It says, last, school no be scam. Even to thief, you need education. For Loxy, it says, this is not any illiteracy. This is pure wickedness. And Peaceful says, I don't blame him though, because hunger day everywhere. We would always have a reason to defend people. And those were the hangers, the handles of the buckets of 20 liters each being hung on his neck. But let's take our final story. I mean, this was meant to be a skit, but I found sense in it and I thought to share with you. You would miss a part of it if you are not watching. So
6.5 million. 6.5 million are inside the bag garage. I go. No, the goat dey inside, the goat dey inside. The goat dey inside, He dey Alhaji. I don't see the gold. He dey inside Alhaji. I go call you once I just reach bank like this, I will call you Alhaji. Yeah. No issue. Oh yeah, na Alhaji. Boss, good afternoon. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ṣé mo lè rí ibi tí mo lè ti tọ̀. I want peace.
Just go that side.
That side.
Go that side.
Oh yeah, now. Thank you.
Enter very well.
Abeg, if you want lè bá my bag mi.
Nothing go do.
Nothing go do.
Nothing go do.
Oh yeah, now I dey come. Abeg, man want peace. Ṣé na here? This side.
Oh, goodness. Good morning, Perry and Unkweli.
Yo.
What do you make of this video?
There's some sense in it, but
Yeah.
I mean, the previous one where he had to throw away the paint just because, I mean, that's something else.
What a prank.
In fact, he has another one.
There's a lot of message
Yeah.
in that, really. That's I don't know.
More like integrity tests.
Something like that, really. Even though the person doesn't know it's a prank, you know, but it was meant that he was stealing. And who knows whether the person that is calling Alhaji was also scamming an Alhaji. You understand? So it's scam versus scam, and I think that's something we should actually, do away in our society.
Yeah, the thing was to test the integrity of the people who were around. So it was definitely a fake call to see if you would monitor and remain here for me until I come. But that didn't happen because you.
And
think
we do that a lot. You just drop your thing and say, please, I want to get something. Can you just believing that the person is a true Nigerian and wouldn't do anything,
So that's a fake Nigeria right there.
No, that's not a true Nigerian.
That's not a true Nigeria. That's an
All right, Rena, do have a
Nigerian.
great day.
You too, thank you.